I often get itchy feet. Maybe adventure has always been part of me, or maybe there's something really special about challenging yourself, being in the outdoors, and doing something to benefit others at the same time. So in March of this year, my partner Mel and I decided we were going to cycle the famous Land's End to John O'Groat cycle route, 1,100 miles. We don't like doing things just for us, so we decided we wanted to support others and raise funds. Mel's choice was pretty simple: Pancreatic Cancer UK and the British Heart Foundation, after she lost 2 of her beloved family members early this year. For me, it was also pretty simple: Tales to Inspire, the social enterprise that I have supported to build to this day. The money raised would go towards helping us make a bigger impact for our community. So on July the 28th, 2 inexperienced cyclists set off from Land's End, not really knowing what to expect.
Day 1, ready for everything, super excited, adrenaline kicking in, before 7 a.m. Day 1, super excited, before 7 a.m. and he's still sleeping. It'll be fun.
We are at Land's End, the first day. Starting point, just had a quick picture at the sign. Cycle to Inspire, July the 28th. First day, and we've got a puncher. Day 2, and puncher number 2.
This is how all the professionals change their tires.
We have stopped for the second time on day 2. We've had our second flat tyre.
Overall, we had 7 punches, and have to thank a cyclist called Barry, who saved us on day 2 when we ran out of inner tubes, and he gave us his spare inner tube, fitting the inner tube and giving us tips that we kept with us throughout the journey moving onwards. My navigation skills definitely weren't great, and I took us on unnecessary detours through farm fields, woodland tracks and roads that were definitely not cycle routes.
So I've never seen anyone or start of a fell race for a festival, never mind in a place called Clune in Shropshire. So excited. Friday night. Ooh. You may think these are sheep, but they're actually wild ponies. The horses, I swear, have been playing. Look, they're playing. It's so cool. In the water. It is raining in Devon. So we found a little dipping spot. Did we go for a swim?
Yeah, we did.
I think I've ruined my shoes.
There were days when we even had to cycle during the night to ensure that we got to our destination safely. It wasn't always easy, with one particular day where we finished after midnight, but we were cycling through the dark, lighting up the night sky with our flashing lights, ensuring that we were safe.
We were showered in kindness throughout the whole trip, and that started before we even began. Minish Buy supported us by servicing our bikes, giving us tips, and even gifting us some essentials that were to go on the bike. We bumped into a friend, Pete, on the train journey down, who was cycling from England all the way over to Amsterdam and back to raise awareness about mental health for 2 incredible charitable causes, Andy's Man's Club and the Yes Tribe. When arriving in Exeter, Dom kindly picked us up. He took us to his home and gave us a homemade curry with his family, before providing us with a bed for the night. His wife Carol even offered to wash our clothes, and they let us dry out all of our kit in their living room. Their hospitality meant so much to us, and again showed us just how important a simple act of kindness can be. On day 6, as we crossed the Severn Bridge from England into Wales, things were getting really tough, and Mel and I were feeling exhausted. That's when our Tales to Inspire ambassadors came together, thanks to Azim and Olivia. Olivia supported our social media campaign throughout the journey, and Azim has been leading Tales to Inspire programs for over a year now. He sent us a message from other Tales to Inspire ambassadors to provide us with hope and inspiration as we were feeling at our lowest. Thank you for such incredible kindness.
As we were cycling along the Strawberry Line, a disused railway line that used to transport strawberries from Cheddar to Yatton, we stopped off at the Strawberry Line Cafe for a hot chocolate and some lunch. The cafe is a social enterprise who run community projects and employ people with learning disabilities. It was amazing to see how their cafe operated and the opportunities they were creating for those within their local community. To cap it all off, they also have a community cycling project with a workshop that they opened up just for me out of hours. They gave me a part I'd needed for days and didn't even charge me.
End of day 11! Waking up at a rugby club in Kendal. We're cycling in the Lake District. It is beautiful. The hills all around us. 360 degrees. So we've just arrived at the Scotland border and we met these two incredible people who have come from Germany and heading to Northern Ireland. Day 15 and we are all packed and ready to go. We were sat down at this spot enjoying our quavers and tuna butty, and down that road this bloke turns up. I'm like, what the hell are you doing here, Dave? And somehow he's cycled through the night and found us. An hour ago we were cycling around that loch, and now we are looking down upon the loch for miles in the sky. So we are cycling through the Cairngorm National Park. We've been to Aviemore and we're doing the longest amount of miles we've ever done, and we're heading to Inverness. It's past 7 o'clock. We're in the forest. Small steps, and the power of small steps to get us there. In this case, the small steps are one pedal after another, remembering your reason why and getting to that point. And when you look back, you'll be so surprised at how the hell you got there.
Stranded in Scotland, we were taken in by a very unexpected host at the Meadow Inn pub and restaurant in a small town called Crieff.
When you're on a trip like what we're on, you start to realise that you pretty much stay in all sorts of places. For example, our pub beer garden. I have to admit, it was pretty comfortable.
We woke up in some of the most beautiful places. And we thoroughly enjoyed some of the special gifts that Scotland had to offer.
And I'm not doing this for fun. I had to put this on. We've cycled through midges, millions of midges all day. It's been awful. It gets you really frustrated really quickly. I've been cycling up this hill for the last 15 minutes. It's probably the last hill, big hill, we'll have to do in Scotland before John O'Groats. Our last day is tomorrow, and I've had so many reasons to give up on this trip, on this hill, and in life, but there is no way that I'm going to. If I'm not winning, I'm hanging in there and realising that there are so many precious moments to live for in this life. So we go, we keep going, and we see what happens. And eventually, things will open up. Things will always open up. This is an uphill struggle right now, but I guarantee at the end of one of these hills is a downhill. You never know quite how far you've come until you look back. Today, we reach the 1,000 mile mark.
It is raining on our last day in Scotland.
We have made it to John O'Groats.
We are all travelling in our own unique journeys in very different ways. Our journey from Land's End to John O'Groats was powered by the kindness of others. From before we started until the very end, the kindness of others truly can change someone's world. Each of us have the opportunity to be kind. Thanks to you, we have raised over £5,500 for our charitable causes. We are here to show you that each of us can be kind in our own unique way, no matter what the circumstance. Thank you to everyone who has been part of this journey and continues to be part of this journey. And let's always remember to never stop inspiring that person in the mirror.